All right. So Dee, this is a video log.
Video log.
Star date October 24, 2020.
Is it the 24th already? Goodness.
We've just been watching the what is it?
Kiss the Ground.
Kiss the Ground. And we're thinking about dirt and soil quite a lot.
Big
and
fan.
we've turned over our first
Compost.
that we've made ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, it was a team effort. The whole kibbutz contributed. Yeah.
Whole kibbutz contributed.
Yeah. So 3 households.
So I'm curious, how are you feeling about just soil generally right at the moment?
Big fan.
Big fan.
Big fan of soil. You don't like it when I call it dirt. It's like negative comment.
I
guess there's a difference between dirt and soil. Like soil's alive and dirt isn't. So dirt.
That's how I think of it.
connotes-
But maybe I need to move on from that. But just wondering, what do you notice for yourself when you're working with?
Well, the
soil?
compost wasn't smelly at all, which was amazing. It actually smelled really lovely, like alive.
It did, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. I think people might be afraid of the whole process because they think it's yucky or whatever, but there's something pretty special. And yeah, so there's a formula, right? It's carbon. So we put
brown, carbon, dry.
So we there's lots of leaves from the autumn in there, and they were well and truly composted. And then we had some office waste, shredded up paper.
Yep.
And
Quite a few egg cartons.
Lots of egg cartons ripped up.
Eggshells.
And then of course food scraps. No meat and dairy.
No meat and dairy in the compost. That's for the bokashi.
That's for the bokashi, which we'll be working on later.
Yeah.
I want one of those turny things.
Mm.
So yeah, and we said farewell to one of the bananas.
We did. So in terms of the soil though, it was quite interesting, wasn't it, in the documentary, the idea of being a regenerative soil farmer.
Yeah.
Do you think you found
a new calling?
A new career?
A new career? I think the potential. Well, we're uniquely placed because there's 50 acres of green material that we have access to, and yeah, I'm not going to get into the philosophical debate of ownership and all that, but there's a lot sort of happening already in that ecosystem, and the concept of being able to create a value chain and a sort of circular economy for us and others, and that plot of land itself is pretty amazing. So I don't know, I get more excited about this self-sufficient potential. Like I'm thinking about the trees that are already sitting there that have fallen either naturally or otherwise that we could turn into firewood, or we could maybe get some beautiful barbecue pit situation happening. I mean, the opportunities are boundless. And then the sawdust we can use to grow mushrooms. Oh, I'm very excited about mushrooms. Mushrooms are, I wanted to be a mushroom farmer since I was in my 20s, and now I'm no longer in my 20s.
So time is right.
Time is right.
And the beautiful thing about the compost isn't it, is that, you know, when you think in Auckland alone, 40% of the waste that we send to landfill to be managed
it's food waste.
Is green or food waste. Yeah. And we can just see here, like through all of that food waste that we composted,
new life is,
it's like absolutely teeming with
it was
life.
Alive, yeah. It
and
was like its own
moving
galaxy.
with bugs and worms,
and that's just the stuff we can see. Imagine on a microbial level.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's obviously in good condition. It doesn't smell like rot or rancid. It smells like
that's the carbon.
Knew?
That's the carbon, making sure there's enough dry matter.
Who knew dirt could smell so good? It was pretty exciting. So I don't know what the future holds for everyone else, but the science that was brought to light just about.
It's really simple though, and it's something that absolutely, like, pretty much everybody can do it. Like you talked about, okay, you've got 50 acres to play with, but even on a much smaller scale.
I wish I had more sound bites. Somebody said something along the lines of you only need something like 10 square meters to create a sustainable living food forest in a temperate zone, or something along those lines, which is pretty exciting. And I think most people, whether they're renting or they own their place, could probably find 10
Yeah,
square
and
meters.
there's always community gardens that you can take your food waste to,
Oh, yeah.
and they'll sort of drink it up. And then, I guess it's just noticing, isn't it, how everything is, like, that's the beauty of this, compost is the ultimate circular economy, really, isn't it? Like,
Well, this is the thing, is we were
there's
going
no
out.
waste, everything
We were
is...
going out and spending like $7 a bag on the compost from Mitre 10,
and it doesn't have any of that life in it.
yeah, and it didn't have the little creepy crawlies that
So it's
Happy Bug was in it.
just got a completely different energy than the compost out of your own system.
True. You're sounding a little flaky, but it's okay. I like it.
It's dead. It's dead.
Yeah.
by
Well, yeah.
comparison.
Comparably, it certainly is. But yeah, there's something incredibly special about doing your own thing, regardless. There's it's restorative.
That's the one. Right, so the next stage is we've done the compost bed.
Next stage is I'm going to have a shower.
And we're going to plant it so we can keep an eye on the results of all of that food. Blood and bone, seaweed. We put seaweed.
Oh, I'm so
minerals
excited
in
about
there,
seaweed.
compost, and I think it's going to be a super bed.
A super bed.
Mm.
A super bed. Yeah. Now this is just the beginning. We've been sort of chipping away at it, and we're definitely not experts.
No.
So if anybody stumbled across our little chat and get in touch. We have a lot to learn. We'll make dinner. You can tell us what we're doing right and wrong. But yeah. Oh, good day.
Thanks. You're a restorative soil farmer.
I'm now I'm a dirt farmer. No, I'm not a dirt farmer. I'm a soil farmer. It's very exciting. Watch this space.